go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the mood, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high. He came to me with the sweetest
Welcome to the first in a series of videos that we are going to call Whiskey,
Wine,
Remember the Time. Tonight is the first official one. We went out and got some whiskey. She picked up a bottle of wine. We pre-gamed a little bit at this little Mexican place. So we went there, we had a couple margaritas. Cut to margaritas.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
I'm buzzed already.
Glass of whiskey,
And wine.
glass of wine. We're gonna talk about the time before we were dating,
We were just friends.
when we were just friends.
Just friends.
I wanted to take Amanda out on a friend date. And I saw Bulls were coming to Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. Who would ever think that bull riding was going to be in New York City?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
They were at Madison Square Garden and I was like, sweet, maybe Amanda will want to go with me. So I asked her and she agreed.
I remember I was telling my mom, and maybe everyone I was telling.
I want to hear this part. I haven't heard this part.
There's not a lot to it. Bull riding in New York?
Oh, who'd you tell?
Really?
Why'd you tell?
Because I liked him. Whatever. He liked me too. He just didn't want to admit it.
Ha! So you were telling people? You were like, Mark asked me to go to the PBR thing.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of weird, but
It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. You're
I'll
like,
check it out. Really just because I wanted to hang out with him.
I didn't
Bull
tell
riding.
anybody because I just
Because
didn't.
it didn't matter.
It's not that you didn't. It's not that she didn't matter. It's just I didn't tell anybody because I wasn't talking about like, hey man, I asked
Okay,
this
girls
girl
are different.
to go to the
I mean-
PBR with me.
We met 6-7 months prior to this.
Really? That's when this was?
Yes. It was in January. It was around this time.
How do you remember what time?
Because
She's good. So that's why I like it because she's good with the timeline. I don't remember. I just know what happened. I don't know exactly when it happened.
So it was around this time that we went to the bull
Ooh,
riding.
so this was like kind of an anniversary. Oh, yeah. I knew what's going on.
planned that?
I was like, we're gonna do this on our anniversary. Of it. And today's.
This is around the time where I was like, oh, I think he actually likes me. I think he really likes me.
See, I had her all twisted up. She didn't know what was going on.
So I was really down for anything. So I was like, sure, I'll go. Whatever. I'll try it once. I wasn't excited about it. And I let him know that I wasn't excited about it. I kept calling it white people shit.
This was the first time I have been to Madison Square Garden too. My first experience is seeing Bulls jumping around. I always thought it would be like a Knicks game, maybe even a Rangers game. Tickets were cheap. I mean, they were so expensive. We weren't very close. The Bull looked like about this big. It was a pretty cheap date, but it panned out, right?
Sounds great.
It's all about long-term investment. ROI was good on that one.
Why did you invite me?
Oh, she wants to know why I invited her. Because I liked hanging out with you, because you're so much fun. And I like kissing you.
You didn't kiss me.
Yeah, we did. We had already kissed.
Well, I know we had already kissed.
Like with tongues and everything. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Was that too much? TMI? It's kind of new. You guys are
I know.
you guys are on
I'm in-
kind of new frontier here. So yeah, so I asked you because I liked you. And I didn't want to go see bull riding with anybody else.
Is this when like you figured out that you liked me?
It's kind of like, I like her, but do I want to get involved in a long-term thing? So I asked her because we have a lot of fun hanging out, and I liked hanging out with her. So the seats weren't that great. We ended up in like the 4th row. When I say 4th row, I mean 4th tier. 4th row, 4th tier. Madison Square Garden is nice because for the history, but Barclays Center
Center's better.
is way nicer. It just is. It's way nicer.
So all my friends back home at this time, I mean, they knew that I had a crush on Mark, whatever, and my mom knew, and I was like texting them during the rodeo, is that what you call it?
Oh, it's Rodeo, yeah.
Rodeo. And I was just like laughing because I couldn't believe I was there. It was such a weird experience. Like
She'll never forget it though.
No.
Listen up, guys. This is what you gotta do. Take them out on something they'll never forget. can be a little weird. Look
But-
at me now. Whoa, look at me now.
Shut up. I would say overall it was like a good once in a lifetime experience.
You guys want to see a little bit of footage? That's all I really remember, to be honest. It's just that video. I think.
Mark has the worst memory ever. I only remember it because that like January was like the month where I was like, oh, I think he actually like likes me, because that was like a weird point where I was thinking like maybe I'm just over this one.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
The one.
I knew I wanted you, but I didn't chase you. Shout out to my friend Shay. Who...
See, this is what happens when you drink whiskey and you get behind the camera and then you start doing shout outs.
No, I want to thank Shay. Actually, you should thank Shay.
What the fuck I want to thank Shay? Thank Shay for?
Because she kept me sane during this time period.
Thanks, Shay, for keeping her sane. And we have a present for you. Amanda has a present for you. And if you would ever show up in New York, come out of Miami with your Colombian boyfriend, Jordan, who's probably related to Pablo Escobar. And back to the story. So we went up, we sat there, we watched these guys bull ride, lots of hairy cracks, lots of dipping, lots of country folk, and cowboy hats, and I loved it, and I felt like I was home. I don't know, they're not anything. I guess we come from.
You feel a little at home.
I was kind of like, yeah, these guys are.
Felt at home.
These guys
That's cute.
are upstaters.
I
was like, you see
quite
that?
the opposite. I did not feel at home.
Yeah, she was saying this is white people.
White people
That's
shit.
what she said, white people shit. In fact, actually, I'm only half white.
And the other half Filipino.
I don't know why I was telling her that.
I know.
Like she doesn't know. So yeah, so that was our. That wasn't our first date, but that was one of our.
That was a significant date.
Yeah, no, that was kind of our like. This is where I'm getting myself
about
in
to get
trouble.
murdered
I'm
right
getting
now.
myself in trouble. What happened? We
This
went up.
is January.
Oh, so we hung out for Christmas.
Okay, guys.
Her family
we
came.
lived in the same building
I got myself in trouble.
a year. Mind you, this is January 2013. We moved into the building June 2012. And we met each other in June. And our first kiss was in July.
I think this is like
So we saw each other
she's
every
venting
day.
at me, but through you. It's like tooting.
We saw each other every day, so I don't know what you're talking about hanging out. I think your definition of everything is so much different than mine. Saying that we hung...
Too much whiskey.
So if you guys like the video, comment, like, subscribe.
This is wine, not whiskey anymore.
Check back for more videos. If you guys like the series, let us know. If you guys want to know anything about us,
We're an open book.
let us know down below in the comments.
Yeah, please let us know, comment, tell us what you guys want to hear about in our next wine, whiskey, wine, remember the time, and we'll make it happen.
Yes.
Until then, you
Getting
guys,
awesome.
oh yeah,
Whoa.
getting awesome.
All day, every day.
And here's to you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
And we'll see you in the next
We love you.
video when we're half in the bag. We are going to One World Trade Observatory today.